One-Place Mail for SharePoint allows you to be super productive from Microsoft Outlook by allowing you to easily engage with Microsoft SharePoint Online to capture emails, attachments, and access content from SharePoint. Best of all, One-Place Mail for SharePoint looks just like part of your native Microsoft Outlook, be it on Windows, Mac, an iPad, or a phone using the Outlook web app. Meet Sally. Sally is a project manager at Contoso and uses SharePoint to manage all project-related documents and correspondence. Sally and her team, like most of us, spend a lot of time every day using Microsoft Outlook, and it's important all critical email records and project documents are saved to SharePoint for better document, records management, and team collaboration. Let's imagine Sally sitting on a 30-minute train ride to work. This is often considered non-productive or dead time, as it is a short trip with lots of distractions and during peak hour, not much room to pull out a laptop. Given the constraints of time and space, Sally prefers using her phone to check emails and get ready for the day ahead. An email called Office 365 SharePoint Adoption Strategy takes Sally's interest. It contains a number of attachments for an important project Sally is managing called Project Ginger. Using One-Place Mail for SharePoint in Outlook on the phone, Sally can even be more productive, saving the email and any attachments to SharePoint with ease. One-Place Mail presents a list of recent locations and also locations Sally's previously pinned for fast selection. If the SharePoint location Sally is looking for is not available, Sally can find another location through a quick search, or by using the power of Office Graph to suggest locations. Sally selects a document library for Project Ginger and is provided the opportunity to select a content type, complete metadata, and modify the file names if appropriate. At this point, Sally can select Finish, and a screen immediately appears to congratulate Sally on saving the selected items to SharePoint. All content is saved from Microsoft Exchange to SharePoint in the background. This allows Sally to continue on with other work, remain productive, and not be concerned with the phone connectivity or data usage. Sally decides to hang around for some follow-on actions, as she knows her colleague Tom is anxious to review the project plan and strategy prior to the upcoming steering committee meeting. Using the follow-on actions, Sally can open the saved location or send an email to Tom with links to the saved documents in SharePoint. Sally's train has just arrived at the station, and with Sally now being so productive, she has time to grab a quick coffee on the way to work. Meet Tom. Tom is a colleague of Sally's and is also working on Project Ginger. Tom loves his technology. At work, he's a proud owner of a Microsoft Surface device, while at home, he's an avid Mac user. This works for Tom, as he has the power of Microsoft Outlook and One-Place Mail for SharePoint on any device. He can even be using One-Place Mail on a web browser using the Outlook web app. This morning, Tom is sitting in a cafe, getting ready for the steering committee meeting this afternoon. Tom notices an email from Sally with the expected proposal for Project Ginger. It looks like it's going to be a busy day. Another email has just arrived from a colleague with key learnings for a recent review of Project Chili. Using One-Place Mail for SharePoint, Tom decides to save the email from Outlook into SharePoint. Tom loves how fast this add-in loads and the fact that it just looks and feels like Microsoft Outlook. Tom selects Next to continue saving the full email, including the attachments to SharePoint. The Project Ginger correspondence library is one of Tom's pinned locations, so it's a simple selection. One-Place Mail automatically performs email duplicate checking and handles scenarios of unrelated emails having the same subjects or even special characters. If a file already exists, then Tom will be notified and can change the file name prior to saving. On selecting Finish, One-Place Mail saves the email and attachments to SharePoint, along with automatically promoting email attributes to SharePoint columns. Tom decides not to wait around for any follow-on actions and goes back to his inbox. Tom notices the Transfer to SharePoint category has been set for the email. This lets Tom know the email and all email attributes were successfully saved to SharePoint while Tom was getting on with other work. One-Place Mail looks like part of your native Microsoft Outlook, making it super fast and easy for users to be more productive with SharePoint. With more engaged end users and successful SharePoint adoption, organizations achieve greater team productivity and collaboration, while also seeing better content and records management practices. Visit OnePlaceSolutions.com today to learn more, or get One-Place Mail for SharePoint online from the Microsoft Office Store.